Kung alam nyo lang, nagmadali na ako. Nagmadali ako kasi late na naman ako para sa inyo. Kasi I went outside.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Tsura ko. Ko Lord.
Uhaw na uhaw ako.
Good evening.
Evening. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Alam
Hi.
nyo, I'm very impressed kasi although I haven't checked all the links pa, that's a good idea yung sinabi ninyo na we should have a spreadsheet for all the links. So we're gonna be doing that, okay? But so far, I am very impressed with everybody's work because alam nyo yung feeling na parang you created your own business overnight?
Correct.
Overnight
Diba?
talaga.
Amazing.
Because it's like that. I mean, probably you've all started a business, okay? But it's like an incubator of starting a business, you know?
Mhm.
Especially for people who have no experience with starting a business, it's actually a good practice. And I was looking at your pages and you really made stores. They were very impressive. I like the names of your stores. You really got down to it and really thought of cool names and really thought of how you can market the product, not just like posted the name of the product and then that's it. I'm so happy. Okay. All right. Let's try to wait for the people to come in. Let's give them like 2 minutes. How was the activity, by the way?
We enjoyed.
Was
It's fun. Challenging.
yeah, it's fun and
Challenging.
It was
Challenging.
Challenging.
brain
Actually,
breaking.
it's really I like in my end. I started with my very first business back when I was 13, and I remember selling so many things in school, and I had a quota of like 2,000 pesos per day. And I really made sure of that. And eventually I graduated and I started my first store. I had 2 stores in the mall
Wow.
when I was 17.
Mhm.
But when my mom, I asked my mom for capital and I forced her. And I remember that she told me she will only give me capital if I will give her a business plan. And it's pretty much like this, right? It's sort of like a business plan, but it's just part of it. It's the marketing plan. So congratulations, you know. This makes you, especially for those who haven't been an entrepreneur yet, this is actually real life entrepreneurship, and it's a good practice. Do you agree or not?
yes,
Agree.
agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Super agree, right? Kasi
Super agree.
Agree.
I really made sure na hindi ako nag-spoon feed sa inyo na you have to, I didn't give you so much details, right?
Yes.
Sorry. Because para mapaisip talaga kayo, sino kaya bibili nito? Sino kaya bibili nito, di ba?
Mhm.
Or what kind of branding will I be doing? So I'm very impressed. I'm excited to look into those. But of course, we'll have to proceed more into our topic. So by the way, guys, don't worry. All of your output will be used for your portfolio, okay? So for those who are thinking that they're not even checking this, no, we're going to upload it. And we're going to be making sure that your clients will look at them, okay? In
Mhm.
fact, I am really like, I'm preparing myself to be talking to many clients so that I will be able to hire as many of you as I can, okay? But you will have to help me. So accomplishing your tasks is like having a job experience, okay?
Okay.
And mind you, so many virtual assistants who are working don't know these things. Like, so many virtual assistants don't know actual Facebook marketing strategy. They don't know how to create like ebooks or even Canva, which is so simple, or Powtoon, or like whiteboard animation. And more so, please do not be absent next week, because next week we will be talking about real estate virtual assistants. We'll also be talking about um, e-commerce, which is the hot thing right now, and
Yes.
most of the clients are looking for that. And I'll teach you automations so that you will sound very, very high tech and social. And
Wow.
I'll teach you how to create chat bots. Okay,
Oh, I'm so
Wow.
excited.
I like it.
that's actually a very expensive training, but I'll give it to you for free.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
Thank
you.
Thank you
you.
very
Thank
Thank
much.
you.
you.
Thank
So
Thank you,
you.
yeah,
ma'am.
but alam nyo ba, I even have a friend who bought a chat bot for 300,000, and I'm like, oh my god, I can do it overnight. So I'm gonna teach you that because gusto ko talaga na magpakitang gilas kayo with our clients. Because alam nyo, like, just a small percentage of virtual assistants know how to create chatbots and stuff like that, right? And of course, they will be very impressed. They will really clamor to hire, right? Especially that in my company, we give a free trial for our clients. Don't worry, you will not be working for free. You will be paid once there's a client, even if it's even if it's a trial, we pay you. So it's really an advantage for them, and it's really something that will really entice them. So I'm working on that. In fact, I have a meeting with the CEO of FreeUp, a very big outsourcing like platform. He was actually the one who reached out to me because he wants to do a collaboration. So let's really impress the hell out of them. And so I'm very happy that you're back for today. And today's topic is about Instagram. Okay. So did everybody download Instagram now? Or everybody has Instagram already?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
know that
Yes, we do.
Yes,
probably all
just
of you have
now.
like accounts, okay? So today we will be talking about Instagram, obviously, but most of all, Instagram for business, okay? So obviously, we will not be going on Instagram to promote just, our faces. I mean, benta na lang natin yung mukha natin. Of course not, right? But if we will be managing clients, then obviously they're going to be asking us to manage their business profiles. Who can tell me what's the difference between a business profile and a personal profile for Instagram?
From the business profile, ma'am, you will see the insights also. If how many person you will that your
From the from the word
That's right.
business,
From the word
Business
business.
is for your business.
personal.
Actually, even my profile is a business account for Instagram. I would like you to be like using your phone for this, because Instagram, although like you can actually access Instagram online,
Online.
but um, the thing about Instagram is it's actually created for mobile, okay? And it's really best experienced through mobile. So I want you to get your phone. Hang on. Okay. I want to share my screen though, but I wonder, iPhone, iPad via cable. I don't have an iPhone. Uy, you have an iPhone. Mag-teach ako about Instagram. Laila ni uy.
Nagbisaya kami.
Ay. This is annoying. Okay. Pwede na siya ma-log out. Unsa ba man imong time mo off? Karon
10.
10? Sige. A little bit lang. Okay.
Ako lang yung log in into another account.
Okay,
sorry.
log in to another account.
I-mute na na.
Hang on just a sec, guys. Guys,
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
okay, wait lang muna ha. Because I'm trying to figure out how I can share. Bakit nga ba ako hindi nag-iPhone? Kasi I've been an iPhone user all my life since the first iPhone, but lately, my last phone is now a Huawei. Okay, OMG. Paano ba to? Makita nyo ba yung screen ko if I do that? No.
No.
How? It's so weird. Like that. Can you see it?
Yeah, much better.
Yes.
You can see it, right?
I think
Yes,
you can
coach.
go to Instagram.com.
Yeah. Oh, pero I want to teach it via phone because Instagram is really best experience through phone kasi. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Coach.
Yes, if like that.
Okay. Ganyan na lang. So, you first and foremost, you can say that it's a business account if you can see that there's like a label under the name. So like in my end, it's Judee Rallos, CEO and Lazy Boss, and then there's entrepreneur. Okay? Can you see it? Or it could be public figure, it could be whatever it is.
There's a title.
Yeah, there's a title. But if it's a personal account, then there won't be any like label under the name. Okay? It will be diretso sa description. Okay? Another difference with the business account is you can see the promotions. You can see the promotions there, whatever. And also you can see like insights. So here you see insights, but then you don't have it in personal. So obviously today I am going to be requiring you to create a business profile for Instagram. So saktong-sakto, right, that we made a Facebook account, a Facebook page, right?
Yes.
Because for a Facebook business account, you need to link a Facebook page. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So Ito yung difference, oh. My insights. So let's say dito, sa content, I'm not, hindi ako palaging nagpo-post na ngayon kasi engagement is really low. But like, for example here, you can see that Friday interactions, there's a lot compared to other days. Yung mga ganyan. So may mga impressions, may reach, you can see, and then you can see audience. So most of my audience is from Cebu City. And the next is Los Angeles. And the next is New York. And then next is Mandaluyong, then Toronto. Top countries that follow me is Philippines, United States, Australia, Canada, and United Kingdom. And then my followers would be mostly 25 to 34 years old. Wait lang. And most of my followers are women, 57% compared to men who are 43%. So yun, and then the cool thing about Instagram is you can see the behavior of your followers, so you can optimize when you will post on Instagram. So I can see here that on Thursdays, they're at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at saka 9 p.m. Can you see that, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay naman. Okay. Tapos on days, most of them are on better days to post to be Thursday, Friday, and Tuesday. Okay? So it's different between like each person, okay? Right now I'm just introducing what a business profile is, okay? So let's proceed with like the discussion of the latest what's this? The latest strategies in growing Instagram. To be truly honest, I was very discouraged with Instagram lately because engagement has been really low for some reason. I believe I used to have almost 3,000 followers, and then now I have barely 2,000 followers. Also, like stories and views and likes are really dipping low. And in fact, lately they are hiding the likes. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I do know that recently my engagement has been low. But it's a good thing na lang na I'm really, I mean, my business survives even if like it's not solely relying on Instagram, but then a lot of our clients are relying on Instagram. So let's learn together what are the new things that we should do this year for Instagram, okay? All right, so hang on just a sec. Anong chat? Nababawasan yung followers without notification. Okay. Share desktop. Okay, you see my screen na, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So, why is Instagram marketing important? First of all, Instagram is one of the most popular social media platforms with a massive user base. As of April of this year, Instagram had over 1 billion active monthly users. So the platform's user base is too big for any brand or marketer to ignore. The nice thing about it though, I mean, I'm just gonna cut it short a little bit, you know, just to rush through the most important thing about this. Instagram is not as expensive, especially with ads compared to Facebook. And Facebook is more saturated. Facebook is more saturated. Okay. So also Instagram enjoys a very high quality following. There are not a lot of bots compared to Facebook, and there are not a lot of fake accounts compared to Facebook. Although obviously there are fake accounts, but then there's been a massive crackdown with fake accounts and like spam accounts, porn accounts, and stuff like that. So also, they have also identified that Instagram users have a better like purchasing power over Facebook users. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Kasi diba before, sinasabi nila na ay social lang may Instagram. Partly because Instagram only existed in the iPhone before, I think before 2012. Ang sarap ng ano ko, ng pagkain ko ngayon. I hope you can eat it. Kain tayo, guys. Anyway, okay. So, 44% of Instagram has approximately 2 million monthly advertisers and over 25 million business accounts. Okay. 44% of Instagram's active users use the platform for researching and discovering brands. Have you noticed that? Like, if you wanna find out about a celebrity, you will go to a celebrity or a brand or things like that, right? Or like a fashion designer, and to check out like what their business is like, what their products are like. 53% of Instagram users follow their favorite brands on the platform, compared to Facebook, if you really think about it, right?
Yes.
And over, because on Facebook we're actually more we're following more of
Yep.
like our family members. And then over 95 million posts are created on Instagram every day. So that's the first step, and we must create a business account on Instagram. So how do you actually do it? You can simply go to create on the top right and select the page option. Okay, what you just really need to do is we already have an active Facebook page, right? Because all of us did the activity, right? So you can actually convert an Instagram na personal account via your phone by linking your Facebook page. Okay? So it's somewhere here. Hang on. Wait lang. Okay. Wait. So on your phones, you go to your ito. Ay, sorry. Ito pala. Ito. And then settings. And then my word na business. Diba?
Yeah.
Or actually, wait lang. I think account yun. Basta andyan yan na you can switch to personal account or switch to creator account. So you can switch to ako, since I have a business account, so I can switch back to personal account. Or from a personal account, you can switch to a business account. Then when you do that, you will be asked to link to your page. Okay? So obviously, because you already have a page, then you can link it to the page. Okay? Later on, we will be doing that more, because I will be asking you to do some activities on Instagram. Mai, you have a question? I see that you raised your hand. may natividad. Okay. Anyway, okay, let's go back. So after creating a so you must optimize your Instagram profile. So you have to make sure what is it's what is actually optimizing your Instagram profile. Can somebody tell me what it means?
Optimize means
Kung may SEO, meron ding optimization for social media, actually. So, to optimize your social media, you have to include, let's say, key information and keywords that you want to be known for. So, let's say, for instance, in my end, I optimized my Instagram by making sure that on my bio, I wrote down my website and I wrote down that, you know, I'm in the virtual assistant business, right? So, so for example, if you're selling a product, then you make sure that you have your link there. You make sure that you tell a little bit of a story, like let's say selling the best bags for travel, blah blah blah, something since 2005, and then a link to your profile, something like that. And then make sure that you add the link to your website and that the link is trackable. Like for example, maybe you can also attach a pixel or like analytics on that page, okay? So that you can also, where are these people? You can also understand who your users are and so that you can target them more, okay? Another is you select a color palette or brand aesthetic for your posts and use it consistently. Have you noticed that like the top Instagrammers have like a unified theme and their accounts are not cluttered looking?
yes.
So that's what you call an Instagram theme. Although some people are saying that it's no longer as strict, like uh, people are no longer doing that too much compared to like 2 years ago when people were all about like aesthetic and like all about the rose golds or all about like you know, the whites, the blacks, or whatever kind of color that they wanted. But the real key secret for that is to actually use presets that are used by like influencers on Lightroom. So you can actually download Lightroom on your phone, and then you can create some presets that really make an impact. So a lot of these people, so why do I say this? It's because no matter how optimized your profile is, but if your pictures don't look good on Instagram, nobody will follow you. Because after all, Instagram is a photo sharing community, first and foremost, right? And so, does this mean that if you're not a photographer, you won't be able to grow your Instagram? Yes or no?
Wow.
No.
No. So you must at least be able to understand. For me, Instagram really takes time. I'm not an expert on Instagram at all because I'm not really good with taking pictures. And number two, I don't know, maybe because I'm an older millennial and I don't have that much patience with Instagram. But a cool cheat that people do is to buy presets on Lightroom and also Visco, actually both. And so that it looks very bloggery something, okay? That's just a tip for you guys. And just to also inform you, there are presets sold in Lazada. Wink, wink. Like mga 50 pesos or something. Even less, like 18 pesos. But of course, if you know how to, create your own presets and you know how to edit your photos, that would be better. But we're all about shortcuts. And especially with clients requiring very aesthetic looking, very high-end looking pictures, then you can definitely take advantage of those presets. Okay. All right. So also you can have a branded hashtag. What does a branded hashtag mean? Does anybody know? So let's say, for example, you can create have you noticed when your friends get married, they have a hashtag, like for example, Judee,
Yeah.
Judee and Judee and Ryan Solid Fans Club. One for Anne. The one for Anne or something like that. So parang you have to make a hashtag for your specific business. And you can also showcase that on your bio, okay? And also, you can actually select a profile name that represents your brand. So let's say if it's just your name, like Judee Rallos, and then you want to be known for being like a lifestyle vlogger. So maybe you can put lifestyle vlogger, something like that. About lives or like bullied husband club, Nico Bozico. Okay. So anyway, next is leverage all types of Instagram content formats. So who here is active on Instagram stories? I want to see a raise of hands. Instagram stories. Not a lot of you are active on Instagram stories.
Not that.
No.
Ako lang kasi feeling youngster kasi ako. Feeling bagets. Actually, you notice it's so feeling bagets, right? But to be truly honest, I have even engaged with clients because of my Instagram stories. And it's very cool because Instagram has so many cool cool ways that you can use Instagram stories right now. So for example, I'm going to show you how to use Instagram stories. Okay. So let's go back. Wait. You can see the clutter in our office. Okay, so for collaging, I created some stories for collaging. So maybe when we have like a
Sounds.
or like something like that.
Ma'am, no sounds po.
Hear
I
you,
know
ma'am.
sound.
We can hear you.
Can't hear.
Ma'am.
Hello? Can you hear?
Parang
Yeah.
nag-stuck.
Now.
No. Na po.
Yeah.
Okay na. Okay, what happened? Okay, so it's very important to have stories because aside from that, you can highlight the important ones and leave them on your profile. So I have here for my business and my interests. So I have virtual lasting. I also have baby cat for my cats. I have Rallos Realty. I have Josa for my selfies. Future topics, manifest, home cook, solo, and my trips and my blog and things like that. So there's so many why is having stories important right now? I noticed that there's more engagement with stories right now than on pictures. I don't know why, but if you're gonna be on Instagram, make sure to not miss out on stories. Okay. So the cool thing about it is they've added a lot of features. You can already like ask people for a survey on Instagram. You can include videos. You can include like maybe you can let's say tape like a video and then put it on your stories promoting your product. And the cool thing about it is when you're always on stories, it's gonna bump up and it can be shown on the first results for your followers. So it's like instant na parang kung sa Google pa yan, that's like SEO, right? Na parang ikaw ang first sa mga followers mo. So the more that you post, then the higher likelihood, like every time you have a new post, you go up a notch there. So the latest are always on the first ones. And of course, if they're always looking at your stories. What else? Any question?
None so
Okay.
far.
So, ideas to do stories. I mean, especially na parang, I noticed in this group, mga kaedad tayo, right? I mean, I'm in my 30s. By the way, I want to ask, who here is in the early 20s?
Ako po.
Okay, how many?
27.
27, late 20s na
Late
yan.
20s.
23.
And then, how about 30s? Marami ba tayo dito? O marami tayo dito?
Present.
So, I noticed talaga sa age group natin, hindi tayo mahilig dito.
Yes.
Sa totoo lang, I forced myself to do Instagram because, ewan ko, parang, because I'm tired of Facebook. I'm tired of like posts on Facebook about like, palagi na lang may mga controversial and it's so nega. So I started using Instagram more and I'm learning. I mean, just this year, I used to just have like parang 400 followers. I grew it to around 3,000 and then now it's just like 2,000 plus. Ewan ko. They're so mean. So anyway, but I'm not so active. But if I were to be more active, I know that I can have more followers. So the way is to make sure that you are on stories, okay? In fact, mas ma-miss mo mas okay pa ma-miss yung mga posts talaga. These are the posts talaga which are like on your profile. But then stories, don't miss out on stories, okay? So, what are the ideas? Okay, let's look at some chats. Super agree. 36. Oh. Dami nating mga matatanda dito. I edit stories on IG to be posted on FB. Yeah, because tayong mga matatanda, we're mostly on Facebook. Totoo yan. But alam nyo ba, ang sabi-sabi ng mga kabataan ngayon, Facebook daw is for grandparents. You allow that? So, parang na-offend naman ako, slight. But anyway, if you want to like really, we have to get past our struggles and our comfort zone. So I want you to really try Instagram. So ideas that you can post on Instagram. Well, you can share posts. So one way is you can share your post on your story. So let's say, for example, this one, you can just click here, itong parang paper plane, and then add post to your story. And then you can also put hashtags, okay? So the cool thing about it is you're more discoverable when you put hashtags, okay? You can put as many as 30 hashtags on a post or a story. But for stories, I recommend that you make it as invisible as possible because it's a turn off if you have so many hashtags, right? Para siyang spammy, right? So you can actually put it behind like a post. So let's say, for example, can you see?
Yes.
Can you see? So let's say, for example, this one. This is a food post, right? So maybe I want to create some hashtags. So that's hashtag food. Food. Food porn. Hashtag food. Foodie. Hashtag food trip. Something like that. Pero hindi siya maganda tingnan if maraming hashtags, right? Especially if you will put 30, right?
Yeah.
So what do? Yeah. I can actually hide it behind this, right? So I hid it behind it. Pero still, discoverable ito sa discover na button here. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is if you want your Instagram to have more growth, then you need to be discovered on this. Like, di ba, my home, tsaka my discover. Or like parang search. So this is discover. And then when you are, ang dami kong cats. Kasi I'm always just looking at cats. But then, also when you are using hashtags, so you can also be found on a hashtag story. So let's look at some hashtags so that you understand what's a hashtag story. Let's say hashtag no makeup. So diba, can you see this? This is, if I click on this, that's a hashtag story. So ma-discover yung hashtag mo. And if you have many hashtags, obviously you'll be discovered more. Okay? So that's how you grow your Instagram organically. That's just one way. Okay. Next is, okay, and then by the way, there's so many ways that you can use stories for content. I mean, you just have to really try it. Okay? So you can create, you know, like some texts here. You can have a live video. Lives are really good because then everybody is notified, and so you know your followers can engage with you directly. Okay, you can also do, you know, just a normal photo, and then you can do a boomerang, and then a super zoom, hands free, and you know the filters, you know, these filters, whatever. So anyway, okay. So I want you to try this, by the way. I mean, I will be talking about the activity for today, but in general, I'm going to be preempting you that you will be doing some stories, okay? I want to see some stories. Because obviously you're going to be creating like an Instagram like business account. Okay, so let's go to the next point. Next is, oh, mabugnaw na akong sandwich. Mabugnaw na akong sandwich. With water. Sa inside, right? Okay. Di siya magahi. Okay. All right. And then it's also important to identify when you're going to be posting on Instagram. So I showed it to you guys, right? Diba? I showed it to you how you can look into your profile and see when is the best time that you can post. So obviously, you can do that, and you can also schedule Instagram posts, okay? So just download Planoly or Later, okay? That's Planoly or Later. Let me just chat that one. Planoly. Ay. Okay, Grazel. Missed. Okay, invite. Let's add her the invitation. So I sent you a chat, guys, of how you can schedule Instagram posts. Okay, are you there? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we
Hello,
are.
yes,
All right.
ma'am.
So you use Planoly and Later. Okay, those are apps. They are external apps because Instagram doesn't have the functionality to schedule posts on the native app, okay? And you can use that to batch content for your client, okay? Is that
Okay.
All
understood?
right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's proceed to the next point. So what kind of content should be posted as stories? So number one, you can promote a giveaway or contest. You can ask a question. Vanessa, I posted it on Facebook, but it's Planoly and Later, as in mamaya. Later, Later. You can find it on Android and App Store, okay? And then Planoly, plan and then OLY, okay?
Thank you.
All right. So next is you can ask a question, because it's cool to ask a question because then they will answer, even if it's just like yes or no. And then that would mean that you're engaging your audience. Okay.
Mhm.
So it would make your content like more important, and so it ranks better, and then it gets more engagement and more eyes on it. Okay. Next is you can create quizzes and polls. Like for example, let's say you're gonna say like, who won the SEA Games water polo churva, something, Philippines or China, something like that. And then when people click on that Philippines option, automatically they become your engaged follower. And so when you post something, they will see it more. Okay?
Mm.
All right. Another is showcase your achievements. Obviously, social media, we use it to humble brag, right? I mean, just admit it. Like when we win something, we buy a house, we buy a car, people post it. And well, it's a good way for like social proof if we post stuff bragging about our business, because then people will say it's legit, right? Because kung sobrang humble ka din and then you're running a business and then people are like, do they really exist? Right? Like ngayon, people would say, if there's no picture, then it didn't happen. Right? Am I talking to anybody?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
And then post Instagram story ads with purchasable links. So you can actually use this if most often than not, if you have like more than 10,000 followers. But you can also like add a call to action by simply just adding your website. Okay. Make sure to add high quality product images and mention the price of a product. You can do that. You can also highlight certain stories, because stories are supposedly they just stay on your account for 24 hours. But if you want them to stay on your profile for a longer time, then you can highlight it and it will be there until you like take it off. Okay. You can also check your archives. If let's say you posted something 2 weeks ago and you forgot to like highlight it, you can go to archives. So where do you find archives? Let me show you that. Because especially that you're not all of you are like Instagram users. So here's archives. Okay. Ay, wrong. Sana ba yung archives? Stupid mo ko eh. Kini ganito?
Yes, ayun sa taas.
Ay,
Pinaka-first.
Oh my God. I'm stupid. Okay, so this is my story archive. So ito yung mga mostly mga pics na hindi ko pinost. Highlight. So if I want to like go back to it, I can like, you know, highlight it here. Something like that. Highlight, then add it. Okay, if you want to like flaunt it on your profile, make sure of course that you flaunt something that's worth flaunting. Please don't share like your Hampas Lupa posts. Because you know it's all about being like I mean, you know, nothing wrong with being humble, but for some reason Instagram is about like showing your it's your very unrealistic life. I mean, we're not as attractive in real life, to be honest, right? Like most of the time we're sweating it out and we're not so glamorous. But you know, Instagram works that way. And most likely your clients would appreciate that than to show like the unglamorous side of things. Okay. All right. Next is you can also use it to announce new product launches, showcase product collections and categories, and even have frequently asked questions, okay, for your stories. You can also display hacks, recipes, tutorials, and tips on your stories. So it means that you're not just posting on your wall and spamming the wall, but your stories, you can spam the hell out of it, because then, you know, it won't be so spammy because it's only like for 24 hours. Okay. You have like the license to do that with stories. You can also showcase pictures and videos from brand events, and of course much more. So the next point for Instagram is IGTV. Anybody here knows what IGTV is?
Video
Yes.
part of IG.
Yes. So it's undeniable that in the videos is like videos are taking the
Taking
highest,
over
yeah, it's taking over the
the
world.
market. Yeah.
And you know,
Kahit walang
Instagram can no longer deny it. And so even if they've originally just created their app for pictures, but you know, they die if they don't innovate, obviously, right? So that's the reason why you noticed before that you can only really post pictures, and then you can also, and then they've changed it and you can post like 60 seconders, right?
Dati 15 lang eh.
O dapat dati 15 lang talaga. Then next would be 60. And then next they allowed live video. Next they allowed also like Instagram stories na video. And then now they're allowing IGTV for people who don't have like a huge following. They allow up to 10 minutes of content for IGTV. And do you think it's a good strategy to use IGTV? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
For IG,
Good.
for me, hindi siya ganun ka ganda kasi lumilipat pa siya ng IGTV eh.
Actually, no. No. It's already before you really have to use the IGTV app, but now you can create IGTV through here. If you see, this is my parang news feed, and then beside the like parang paper plane, there's this parang TV na may ganon, parang may Z.
Yeah, that's the IGTV now.
That's the IGTV. I can scan through IGTV and check out the content here. And I can also upload a video here in IGTV. So I can just like add from my gallery my videos, okay? So actually no need to go out of the IGTV one. They've also like recently done an update on this. And it used to be that you can only upload videos that are like ganito lang na format and not this. But now you have the option to upload videos na landscape, okay, than portrait, which is cool. I mean, obviously they're listening to users, and well, it's a good thing because they really have to innovate. Anybody here who's been using IGTV?
Not yet.
Okay, in my end, I use IGTV and I like it because it's given me the best engagement with my potential clients or like with people who care about my content. And if you can see on my profile, you can see that I have the grid here. And then in the middle, I have IGTV. So these are my These are my IGTV episodes. And if you can see, I have some episodes there. Okay?
Okay.
So that's how you do it. I like it because for some weird reason, and this is like just my my actual user tip, I noticed that out of all like for example, let's compare if I do an Instagram post or an Instagram story or an Instagram live or an IGTV, most views, engagements, and like comments really and likes are from my IGTV. And so it means that they are pushing the content way more than pictures, Instagram stories, and even Instagram lives. Okay, so you might want to take advantage of it because not everybody is using IGTV, right? And the best use of it is really like vlogging, like it's really like personal vlogging. They like it because the reason why they even made it portrait mode is for people to engage with their audience like they were just talking. So parang ganito. So let's say I want to create an IGTV. So what I can do is that, diba? Like I make a video here, and I would say, let's say I would get my phone, I would flip the cam in front of me, and I would say, hey everyone, welcome to the Lazy Boss Club, and today I'm gonna be discussing all about the progress during the virtual assistant training. Today is our 5th day, and it's been an exciting week for all of us, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so then you can upload this format to your IGTV. Okay, they like it more. It like looks natural. In fact, if you look at your favorite celebrities, they're using it like that. Of course, obviously, there are people who have like videographers and all that, but the best is really still like the portrait mode. Any questions so far?
None so far.
Okay.
And so far.
You have like comments? Do you think it's useful, or like you're thinking, why is she teaching us this, and you feel forced?
No, ma'am, it's useful.
It's useful, guys, because
Yes.
it's so hard not to engage on Instagram. And if you really want to help your client, especially what if you get a client who would say, I need you to build my following to 5,000. Patay ka dyan, di ba? So you have to think of the best ways, and IGTV is one of them. Maybe you can create a Powtoon and then share it on IGTV. Or maybe you can vlog and share it on IGTV. And then you can still use those hashtags on IGTV. Remember that you can share 30 hashtags. Might as well take advantage of these hashtags. Okay?
Okay.
Don't be feeling pa cool and not putting hashtags or just one hashtag. Who cares? We need visibility, and use 30 hashtags on each post, on each of your stories, and your IGTV. Okay? Is it clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is so I already taught you how to. Okay, Instagram Live. So for Instagram Live though, the thing about it is, the annoying thing is you can't keep it in your profile as an IGTV, which is for me annoying because they really should have, but it's cool because if you do have like a live event, then it gets like premium real estate on people's news feed, because a live video will always go first. Okay, so it's just still like SEO, but on the social sense. Okay. I'm an IG user pero hanggang post and hashtag lang. Yes. Okay. So this is really how to use it for business. And if gusto mo maging famous personally, pwede din. Tiyagaan mo lang. Every day. Alam mo, my friend ako na I taught these techniques, and then she now has like, I think 20,000 followers. Personal lang niya lang. Kasi gusto siya maging famous. Ako naman, busy ako sa negosyo, so wala akong time. But hindi nga ako nagre-reply ng mga chats. Alam nyo ba, mga chats nyo lang ang re-replyan ko. But because especially that, we're very busy, I even limit my time on Facebook. I have a timer that maximum 1 hour lang ako sa Facebook. Okay. All right. Next is use hashtags to boost your campaigns. So again, with the hashtags. Now, I have a tip about hashtags. Are you just going to use any hashtag?
No.
No. Like, for example, if you're going to say hashtag Judee, hashtag Kimberly, hashtag Rallos, does it make sense?
No.
No. Are
No.
people-
You can do that based on my experience, pero it would be better if you're going to include yung mga famous hashtag para combination siya nung personalized hashtag mo and then yung famous na hashtag para nakikita din ng iba.
Yeah. And there is actually a rule of thumb. And I want you to download. This is an expert tip, ha, Char. I want you to download this app, and it lets you spy on other successful accounts and what are they using in their hashtags, things like that. And you can impress your client by knowing this app because most of the time they don't. Okay?
Pwede rin yan, no? Hashtags.com.
Hindi. Ano
Trend.
to? Wait lang, ha? Wait lang. Ano ba yun? Ay, my phone is like going crazy. Wait. Follower Analyzer. The name of the app is Follower Analyzer. And the cool thing about it is you can see who unfollowed you and followed you. Okay? So that you can also unfollow them. Like I see minus 105 unfollows later. See? And then, okay, so let's go. Why is this important? Because let's say we're doing this not just for ourselves and for our selfish, vain reasons. And we're using this for business, right? So obviously, we need to look for our direct competitors, especially the ones who are more successful than us, so that we can analyze what they are doing successfully. Am I right?
Yes.
So
Right.
fake it till we make it and follow copycat until we can, surpass them, right? And the way that we can do it, so let's say, for instance, my competitor is, let's say, okay, wait lang ha. Okay, so let's say, I'm gonna look at my people that I follow, and then maybe let's look for somebody that we can analyze. Okay. Let's say hang on. Gosh, it's taking time. It will load every time that you're on. Parang masilaw siya. How can I do this? So it's like that. Okay. You can download this app on the App Store. The name is Follower Analyzer. Okay. Okay. You can actually check here and you can see who you gained as a follower, who you lost as a follower. You can also check, analyze, like who are your top likers and top commenters. But most of all, we want to check our direct competitor, right? I'm going to look at not really a competitor, but I'm going to look at somebody's account. I'm going to look at somebody that I admire and check on how they grew their following, okay? Let's say my friend Vito Selma. Okay, so we're analyzing. Okay, let's analyze his account. My gosh, it takes so much time kasi ang dami. But anyway, okay, let's. While waiting, do you have questions, guys, so far?
None so far.
Do you realize now that Instagram management is just not posting, it's also analyzing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's, it's a real deal. It's not just thinking of random hashtags like hashtag food and hashtag business. And also, by the way, a rule of thumb is to make sure that you're hashtagging something that's not yet too big of a hashtag. What do we mean by too big? If it's more than like 300,000, it's big, okay? Like more than 300,000 is using that hashtag. That's big. Like if there are 49 million hashtags on love, hashtag love, does it make sense to use hashtag love? Yes or no? No, because
No.
matabunan ka sa mga like you will be buried when you use hashtag love. So it will be useless. So better if you go for something competitive but not too crowded. Okay? Like for example, let's say hashtag business tips. Kunyari, it's not yet like millions using that. So that's better compared to hashtag business. Okay? Just like in SEO, when you have like long tail and short tail, it's much better and you can actually dominate a certain keyword if it's long tail. So, better use mga long tail. Boss, what if gagawa kayo ng IGTV ng client? You need to ask them to make a video of him or herself. Most of the time, clients are the ones who will produce their own videos because sila naman talaga yung star sa mga pages nila, di ba? Tapos, most of the time, they will just ask you to edit their video and then upload it. And then write the caption, put the hashtags, and at least you have to know how to choose hashtags because there's so many hashtags. There are like millions of hashtags. And if you don't use the right hashtags, then it's not going to, bear any product, or I guess it won't bear any like importance because it won't help, promoting the product. Okay. And also, experts would say that, di ba, may 30 hashtags that are allowable, right? So maybe you can have 2 or 3 na malaki na hashtags, but not too big, guys. Like maybe big as in 1 million para maging viral yung picture mo. Maybe 1 million, and then majority is 300 from 50,000 to 300,000. And then the remaining 2 or 3, mga somewhere between below 50,000, but not lower than 10,000. And of course, your own branded hashtag, okay? Kahit isa lang. Okay? So that's how you do it. Okay. So we'll go back to those hashtags later because, it takes some time, but you really have to research your hashtags. So let's say, for instance, if you're in a particular niche, let's say home goods, then you really go to the Discover. I would recommend that you really play around and discover hashtags. Like here. Then let's say you go through different hashtags like home decor. Home decor. Home decor. So let's go to that hashtag. See? 56.9 million posts. Can you see that?
Yes.
Then the
Yes.
next one
Yes.
is home decor inspo. So that's much better. Use that hashtag instead, right? And then home decoration, 5.2 million posts. Don't use that. Whereas you can use home decorator, 72.2. Kasi may malaking likelihood na if you have a good picture, it can be seen more and you can, leverage that and like rank, okay? Another way to do it is when you post something, then you go to that hashtag and on the first hour of posting, you go to that hashtag, and for all those people who recently posted on the same hashtag, mag-like ka at saka mag-comment, okay? On the other people so that they will go to your page and then also like yours, okay? Why is it na magmadali tayo like within an hour of doing it? It's because engagement dips generally after an hour on Instagram. So it's no longer likely to go viral if after an hour it hasn't gone viral, okay? Any questions so far? Guys?
None so far.
Okay. Oy, I noticed na marami tayong absent today, no? Like more than, oo.
Na-stuck up.
Ay, na-stuck up sa traffic.
Light day kasi.
Carmageddon in Manila.
Yes.
I used to live in Manila. I used to live there in 2016. I lived in Manila for like 6 months and it was hell on earth. Because parang, ewan ko, like I
Meron
really,
ding hindi makapasok sa Zoom, coach.
ay may hindi makapasok. Bakit? Hindi makapasok. I joined the training. One of their advice to follow and unfollow is to increase. Is this advisable? Well, okay. It's actually spammy and it's no longer advisable to keep on following and unfollowing. Because, di ba, you notice that may maraming mga mag-follow tsaka mag-unfollow sa inyo sa Instagram? Now, Instagram is banning those accounts. So, don't do that much. Okay? Because it's no longer like the latest advice and it's no longer advisable talaga because ano naman talaga yung purpose mo na mag-follow at saka unfollow? Parang ano yan, parang makakarma ka din. Kasi ginawa ko yan, tsaka na-block ako like for a week. Something like that. So mag-follow ka ng mga relevant and then the best tip really is to engage. Alam nyo, ano pang mga tips ko? You engage with other pages na hindi masyadong malaki. Maybe like mga 10,000, mga 5,000 to 10,000. Tapos mag-message ka sa kanila na, hi, thank you so much for following me if they followed you. And then make friends. Alam nyo, I've made a lot of friends on Instagram, mga negosyante, and they've even become clients. I really like have a call with them, invite them to like, connect in some way. And that's one way that you can really, guys, as I'm always saying, these shortcuts and hacks that are not authentic and are actually parang spammy, in the long run, they're not gonna work out. Always run your page with integrity, and most of all, always bring back the social factor of the social media. Don't just use it to follow and unfollow. Really interact with people. Answer them if they message you, and then message people. Or say to people, like for example, when people are on their stories, alam nyo what I do? I take time to say, cool, wow, nice, uy, ang ganda, something like that. Or heart. And it will pay off because people are in general vain. And when you notice them, they notice you, right? It's just
Yes.
reciprocity, guys. And so, well, it also helps to be authentic and really care about like your followers as well. Okay. Like, don't be too important as what I was saying, don't be too important to answer people, and don't be too feeling to like engage with people. If somebody comments on your picture, say thank you and then comment back, or also go to their profile and engage, okay? Because then if they followed you, they might not want to unfollow you, okay? Am I clear?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Clear.
Yeah.
Clear.
Yes.
So um another cool way to really boost your followers, and especially if you're doing this for business, is to engage with influencers, okay? So influencer marketing is a huge deal. But of course, you have to find the right influencers. Like for example, if I am selling this dog brush, okay? Gamitin na lang natin again yung dog brush. Am I going to contact Solen Yusa for this if she has a cat, let's say? Yes
No.
or no? No, right?
No.
No.
I'm going to contact an influencer na may dog, right? Or somebody who really is promoting dogs. And by the way, guys, it doesn't mean that you have to choose like the most famous ones like Kylie Jenner or something, because it's so mahal to hire these people just for a single post. You'll have to like pay almost $1 million for a post. So you don't want to do that, right? There are many influencers for different budgets.
Marot na sir, ano yung itong ato?
You can just have an influencer for,
Biyakan?
what's that? I can hear
Dua?
noise. Who's that? Okay, so as I was saying, there are many influencers for different budgets. You can ask an influencer to post for you for $10, for $5, for $35. But yes, it does require money. The brighter side of it though is if you just select properly, it won't have to be as expensive as Facebook ads, okay? And it can really boost sales. Like a lot of people have said, like for example, they hired or like they asked an influencer to post about their product, like using their product, and they just paid, let's say, $35 for it, and then they got like $10,000 in sales. Because you also have to analyze the followers of the influencer. If the influencer has many spam and bot followers, it's not gonna be making sense. So how do you do that? You have to look at their profile, and you have to check their posts, and you determine if they have a lot of comments and engaged followers. Like for example, when they post, are you seeing actual people na talagang hindi bot commenting on their pictures? You look at the users on their pictures and look at them, like look it up and see if they're real people. You can usually tell if they're not real people if those accounts don't have followers, or they don't have a picture, or they're always just commenting the same thing like wow, you know? So don't hire an influencer that has many like spammy stuff, because maybe they're just paying bots. Okay? Am I understood?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And how do you find influencers? Obviously, you have to search and then you have to message them. Okay? All right. So yeah, as they said, the parameters of choosing an influencer: reach. Reach is how many followers does this influencer have? Next is engagement. Even if an influencer has 1 million followers, but then they only have like 1 like on their posts, it doesn't make sense, right? It means that they have very low engagement. Maybe there are a lot of like bots or fake likes. The next is brand alignment. it has to be aligned. Like, for example, you're selling Pigrolac feeds, and then you're asking, let's say, Kylie Jenner to post it. It doesn't make sense, right? Okay, and then authenticity. Make sure that the influencer really like believes in your brand, or like believes in whatever you're selling. That's the best thing, really. Because if they don't, then they'll be asked about it, you know, it will sound fake. So you don't want that, right? Avoid
Yes.
influencers who promote too many unrelated brands and don't stick to their niche in terms of posting content. It means that they are pumapatol with anybody, and you know, when people do that, their audience naturally becomes less and less engaged. Okay?
Okay.
Create content that stands out. So try different formats like images, videos, GIFs, memes, boomerang videos. You know, yung mga, what I taught in the past few days, use high quality images, maintain high image quality. Guys, please, no blurry pics, please, okay? Make sure the pictures look good, and that's why I was telling you to use Visco and Lightroom, and then maybe you want to get like the presets. They're just cheap on Lazada, and they can really make a huge difference, okay? Post content that is useful and relevant to your audience, and post at the right times. Also, you can leverage user-generated content. What does this mean? Anybody here can tell me what this means? Let's say, may
Leverage.
nagbilin sa inyo ng ito, pet hair something. And then they sent you a message with their dog na looking really good, and then a comment na, "Thank you, Ma'am Judee. It really works. Ang ganda." You can screenshot it and then share it on your stories.
Oh, okay.
That's user-generated content. Or if you're tagged or mentioned, then maybe you can, you can like repost it. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like testimonials.
Yes, yes. Okay. Then most of all, as I was saying, never forget yung pagno-notes, tsaka observe and analyze. I'm teaching you to be business people and marketers, and not just those lame people's na, I'll just post at this time and I will not be intelligent about it. Be intelligent about it. We're all smart here. We're not just posting just for whatever. And we are very like purpose driven, and we have to make sure that we are on point with our goals, right? So just like Facebook, Instagram also needs planning. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So you utilize the
Clear.
insights and the
Yes.
analytics tool that I showed you. Okay. All right. So that's it. So anyway, do you have questions about Instagram?
Not so much.
Not so much today. Anybody?
I have a question.
Ano pa?
Hello. Hello, Coach. I have a question.
Sure.
Meron din po bang, like Facebook, may added po ba siya? May paid ads?
Yes, meron siyang paid ads. And if you want to take advantage of Instagram ads, you just connect your, di ba, i-connect mo yung Facebook page mo sa business profile mo for Instagram, for it to be an Instagram business page. So you can only run the ads on Facebook. Okay? You can't
Thank
run
you.
ads on the native app itself. So you have to use the business profile on Instagram. I mean on Facebook. Okay, which I will be teaching on a later date about ads.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Any questions? Any questions? Wala na?
None
Okay.
so far.
So we still have 30 minutes and I will discuss about Pinterest. Is that fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Coach, can we create other page in Instagram? Just like Facebook, we can create kahit ilan. Yes, you can create kahit ilang Instagram. Okay? In fact, that's gonna be your assignment. That's gonna be your activity. You will create the the Instagram page for the Facebook page that you just created. Okay? But let's proceed muna to Pinterest. Who here uses Pinterest?
Me.
Me.
How do you use it?
Pictures.
By pinning the cute
Like
pictures that
anong
you see.
ginagawa mo doon? Like, what's your use for Pinterest?
Ideas.
So,
Ideas for
Right.
images.
Yeah, I love Pinterest. I could get lost in Pinterest and never come back. And just have fun. Like for example, heartbroken ako. I'll just look at the quotes, heartbreak, whatever. And then kung for example, I'm designing, let's say a space, I'm on there. Or if like I'm cooking and I want some ideas, then I also look in there. If gusto ko i-torture ang sarili ko sa mga masarap na pagkain, I also go in there. Right? Nakakagutom. Yeah, masarap the whole day. So, the cool thing about Pinterest is it's not just a way for us to like, get lost and just scroll. It's actually a search engine optimization tool. It's a search engine itself, okay? Because obviously when you're on Pinterest, hang on. When you're on Pinterest, obviously you are searching, right? Am I right, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
So let's say, for
Yes.
example, I'm gonna search for like cat outfits. Char. Ah, cute. I will make a skirt for my little boy. So, diba? So, it's a way for people to search. And the cool thing about it is is posting pinnable photos on your websites and then transferring them to Pinterest actually creates these links or like backlinks, and it makes the SEO of your page stronger, and so thereby it ranks higher. Okay, I know that I'm not discussing about SEO because I'm not gonna be a hypocrita. I've not been like a huge fan of SEO particularly, although I know a little bit, but I'm not really like an expert trainer for it. So I'm not gonna train you for SEO because I don't want to be a hypocrite, guys. Okay. However, SEO will always be relevant as long as we have search, okay? So Pinterest is cool because it's not just a social media platform and a platform for businesses to showcase their products in cool pictures, but it also helps in search engine optimization. So what am I getting at? if you want to help your client, you can also make use of Pinterest. Okay? And so, how exactly do you create Pinterest or Pinterestable photos? Okay, so what you do is to make sure that the content of your client on their websites have pictures that are attractive. Okay, and next is that you can then link it to the Pinterest account. So you can create a Pinterest account for the business itself. Okay, so you log out of your own account, or like you can add account, or like add a free business account. Okay, so let's say you do that. Get started. So it also has analytics and ideas on Pinterest. Let's say add your business name, help people find you on Pinterest. So let's say, tell us about your business. Let's say I'm gonna put here consumer goods. Okay. Just a sec. Next. Name of your business account. Let's say wag na lang ganyan. Maybe ito na lang, yung real estate company ko, Rallos Real Estate. Okay, next. Then your email, Judee at next. Link to your website. Maybe you can claim the Instagram. Cancel. Switch accounts. Are you seeing this, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna switch accounts. OMG, I forgot na naman my password. Am I the worst? Wait. Okay. Wow. Okay, authorize. Okay, next. Yes, I'm interested in advertising. Next. Choose topics that would best describe your business. So it's just like that. It's just like creating a Pinterest for yourself, except it's for business. Okay, guys? Most likely your clients will ask you to create like this type, right? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Are you bored already, guys?
No.
We're just listening.
Okay.
We're listening and watching.
Okay, so kasi ako hindi din ako naggawa, but you know, get it now. So get the extension button for Pinterest. So if you have an extension, then you can easily pin pictures on your browser, okay? So just click here. and then it will choose the pictures on each page when you're browsing, and then you get to like pin it to your board on Pinterest. Okay? All right.
Okay.
So, what's up? Okay, so I'm just gonna discuss a little bit on what should you post on Pinterest. Okay, let's say if it's a business account. So the rule of thumb is to not post anything unrelated about your business. If it's about Rallos real estate, am I gonna put my selfies on there?
No.
No. Because then it will look like a business account that is not cohesive and also unprofessional, right? So if I'm going to have like Rallios real estate, then I'm not gonna share my items na changi, right? Okay. And what are the good posts to put on there? Then let's analyze other people's Pinterest. Because you know, it's always good to be a copycat. Joke. Not really, but I mean, you know, we can always copy the good things and not copy the bad practices, right?
Right.
So let's say for real estate, maybe we can put, let's say, maybe like tips. Maybe we can have, see, secrets to success for part-time real estate agents, or Instagram posts for realtors, or best real estate blog. So let's say, for instance, I have a blog on my Rallios real estate website, and it's a blog that helps my agents, you know, give them tips and stuff like that. Maybe buyer's tips or like real estate tips. You can create a pinnable picture on Canva. Have you observed Pinterest on Canva?
Yes.
Yes, there
Right?
might be. Yeah.
So that's the key. There's a particular dimension that you must use for Pinterest. I thank you. You're so good. Thank you. Okay, okay. You're the best. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So you follow that, because if you don't follow the format, then it might not look good and it might get stretched out or like look funny on your Pinterest. And then of course, if it looks funny, not so good, then it will not look professional, right?
Right.
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 So so that's use Canva, guys, and then you create your Canva Pinterest photos, and then you post it to your website. I will teach you when we already do WordPress, okay? But you post it on your website instead of posting just random photos on your blog posts and your website. Create beautiful photos so that you can use those photos for Pinterest, okay? And so here's a sample. When you click on, hang on. When you click on these photos on Pinterest,
Please share.
yeah, I'm trying to, yeah. So, diba, when you click on this, how to crush your first year in real estate, when you click on this, it routes you to the actual page, right? It lets you go out of Pinterest and onto the website, right?
Yes.
And that particular picture, that one, is probably just on here. Or maybe they uploaded another one They uploaded another one, and then they led the link to here. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So make sure that it's cohesive. Maybe you can create boards, different boards on your business page, but make sure that it's related. Okay? Don't create boards that are not related. So for example, for our topic, which is like Rallos real estate, so obviously I'm gonna create pin boards that are related to real estate, right? Like for example, our let's say maybe I have a pin board about real estate buyers tips, and then real estate sellers tips, and then maybe real estate news, and then maybe I have some jokes about real estate, something, a pin board like that. Or and then pictures of our property, diba? Pictures of the properties, diba? Because obviously that's what's for sale. So will it make sense if I'm going to put a pin board there that's like all about um, dieting and fitness?
No.
No.
No. Okay. So make sure that it's cohesive. Okay. And then there are also like follower pods. You can actually engage with other pinners and join like groups to help each other, boost Pinterest. So tayo, we're already like more than 60 in this group. We can create a pod for all of our social media so that collectively we can help each other build credibility, right? That's already what we're doing right now. And you know what, guys? I'm so proud of you that you're helping each other. It really touches my heart because, you just started on this training not knowing each other, but you're helping each other all throughout the day. And that's really admirable. And thank you for that. And we must continue that because that's how we will survive, this whole dramatic thing about like social media. It's a little bit too much, right? If you think about it. I mean, do we really have so much time to become famous? It's so overwhelming. Like in my end, gusto ko pa naman maging artista but wag na lang. Because like, oh my God, do I have to do all these things? Do I have to like, there's just so much, and it helps if collectively we will help each other. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Any questions about Pinterest?
None.
None.
Okay. So obviously, our activity would be for you to create an Instagram account, business account for the product that you chose, and specifically the page that you created, not just the product actually, but the page that you created. And also create a business profile for Pinterest. Okay? And I want you to, I'll put this in the Trello board, but I want you to create like Pinterest, like for Instagram, I want you to create like at least 3 Instagram stories. And then at least, so that the page would look legit, at least like, wait. I want you to optimize your profile. This is a lot. Okay lang ba kayo, guys?
That's okay. It's already
Mas
weekend.
matututo kami. Mas
Gagawin.
matututo kami.
Yes, kasi if I'm just going to spoon feed you, I don't know. Guys, you mentioned na nakatry kayo ng ibang training. How was the trainings when they teach you Instagram and stuff like that? Are they always just discussing?
Sometimes. Yes. Same.
Ha?
May homework, pero konti lang. Tapos magbibigay ng certificate.
Okay.
Like, so kay Sir Jason Dulay, yung last naming assignment is yung SEO. Pinatry sa amin yung Google Keyword Planner. Tapos yun lang.
Okay. Dito, ang dami-dami, no?
Yes.
Sorry.
We're, labas ta comfort zone namin eh.
You have to because ito mag-aalangan talaga ako na i-suggest kayo sa clients if it turns out na bagong trainee lang kayo. I mean, I'm not saying na it's wrong to be a bagong trainee. But yung bagong trainee na talagang walang alam, you notice that?
Yes.
Pero because you did maraming tasks, kung sasabihin ko ni like let's say Vanessa na, "Huy Vanessa, create a social media strategy for this." Alam mo na, 'di ba? Kasi you already did it.
Yeah.
And you will be so much better than so many virtual assistants because me as an employer, I mean, I've not been working for a client directly for the past 7 years, more than 7 years, 8 years, I think. I mean, when I started my company, it was already my company and not me as a virtual assistant. Iba din yung experience ko before. And you know what? I noticed na, wow, ang dami-daming claiming that they already were trained na social media and then they cannot make a strategy. So nahiya naman ako. Alam niyo ba anong ginagawa ko? I call up the VA at saka ako mismo will give them a plan like parang copy-paste na ito na lang gawin natin. Parang nahihiya din ako. Kasi that's lost business in my end obviously. And then ako din in my end, grabe talaga ako mag-promote ng mga VA like she's so good, she's so kind. Tapos wala palang alam. So at least ngayon, talagang I really give you so many activities para you really get used to it and it's the real deal. Na hindi lang yung parang mga amateur lang na virtual assistant. Okay? All right. Let's look at, mind-blowing but this training. Okay. Okay. So anyway, now, yung assignment natin, I will give you the Trello board. And oh yeah. One thing. Let's make your let's make the Google Sheets, guys. Okay. So let's make the Google Sheet. Okay, VA training. Wow, advance ako ng December. Guys, it's almost December. Have you noticed na parang this year was so fast?
Right.
Yes. So
For
fast.
me, it's so fast. Like I can still remember late last year na nagpasko tapos like I can still remember that day and the new year and then parang it's so fast. Okay, hang on just a
Yung
sec.
time na sinisies ako, parang ngayon lang yun.
Ha?
Ito yung panahon na nasa operating room ako, sinisies ako. Tapos 1 years old na yung anak ko ngayon.
Okay, just today. Happy birthday. Okay. So, maybe yung links ninyo, dito nyo ilagay. Okay? So, like, maybe day 1. Kasi marami namang links per day, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, maybe what you will do is, basta just paste as many links as you can beside your name. So, let's say, for instance, Judee Rallos. So, maybe I can post here like Facebook.com. And then next link, yung YouTube ko. The next link yung ganon. Guys, 1 link per per box. Anyways, guys, the limit naman yan. So, lahat ng links nyo, lagay nyo dito. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Not so far.
Okay, so I'll get the shareable link. And anyone with the link can edit. Guys, don't delete other people's entries, ha?
Ano po, ma'am?
Don't delete other people's like entries.
May na-delete po ba ako, ma'am?
No. Ewan ko sa'yo.
That's for all,
Parang
bro.
defensive ka.
Ano ko, jacket?
Parang defensive ka.
Ano po, ma'am?
Marami yata siya nagdabra.
Coach, Coach, yung spelling po ng Chinese is double E.
Ay, ano ba yan?
Akala ko, ma'am, Jared, don't delete some ad.
Hindi. Yung guys, sabi ko, don't delete anybody. Like,
Akala ko, ma'am, Jared, sorry.
parang guilty ka, Jared. Ano ba
Diba?
talaga delete mo?
Nagulat nga ako, ma'am. Akala ko may na-delete ako.
Parang admission na yun, ha? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna share this on the Facebook group and then Facebook group chat. Okay. Also, I will send you the Trello board because I want you to also add there your activity. Okay. For today. Okay, I will be posting the activity and then you also like place your links for your Pinterest there as well. Not just for this. This is the master copy for the links. And then I really still want the same like Trello board for each day so that we can also like check. Kasi ang dami ninyo. So imagine, you know what? I didn't become a teacher for this reason. Checking papers, can you imagine? But then I want to check all of your stuff because at least we can give you feedback and it's not, like criticizing and bad feedback at all. It's learning, okay? So I'm very honest if I'm seeing that you can find improvements. I mean, you can do improvements, but I'm also not very like over the top because I'm also not like impossible to deal with. Okay? All right. So, any question?
Coach, ano nga po ulit yung sabi mong app kanina yung para sa Instagram para bigyan ka po ng statistics
Follower
nung
analyzer.
account?
Ayun. My God, nakalimutan ko na.
Nakikik ako, ma'am.
Ito. Follower analyzer. Yeah, that one. Have you seen that?
Thank you po.
You check it and then basta find like pages in your niche, okay? Na similar sa page ninyo. And then And then you can look at their hashtags and like their activities there, okay? It's very spy thingy, but it's really cool because, you know, we need to spy so that we can learn, okay? How can we learn if we don't know what the best people are doing? Coach, pwede pong pahinging recording nitong video kasi late po ako dahil hindi ako naka-join kagad dahil sa Zoom. The thing about it is it does take time to download this video. Kaya nga I'm telling na like maybe after the training na I will really try because like I'm still thinking about how we can collate all these videos that are very long. They're very long also to download. But I don't want it to be like on on YouTube because this is top secret information. Okay, guys, look. So here, let's just try this first before you go, okay? So here with Vito, his most tagged is Ellen, and you know, a couple of personal friends, and then these are his most used hashtags. So Vito Selma, iPhone only, Cebu, wood, made in the Philippines. You know, you can look at your competitors, like how many times have they used this particular hashtag, and if they are influencers and they are like, for this person, he has 166,000, hang on. He has really like a lot of followers. So maybe you can do that as well, okay? You look for people that you admire in that niche. You follow them, then you analyze their profile, okay? On follower analyzer, okay?
Okay.
All right, okay. So anyway, so if there's nothing else, then this is it for now. I will see you on Monday. Okay. I'll see you. Our class still starts at 9 p.m. And I'm hoping that everyone will show up because we will be discussing really important stuff. I think next Monday we will talk about real estate virtual assistants and Facebook ads. Okay? That's on
Coach, pwede last na lang po, Coach.
Ha? Okay, sure.
Paano nga po ulit yung, ano, di ba hanggang 30 yung max na hashtag, tapos sabi mo, yung parang invisible, parang ganun. Paano nga yun?
Okay. So how to make your hashtag invisible on stories. So you just conceal it. Maybe you will make the hashtag very small, like i-lessen mo. I'm talking about stories ha, not the post. Sa post, wala ka talagang choice. You just have to like put your caption and then maybe dot. Parang ganito. Hang on. Wait lang ha. Maybe if you have a long caption like this. Oh my God. Are you seeing this? Yeah. Like this. And then at the bottom, you put the hashtags. Right? Or, hang on just a sec. Maybe you can also like, I noticed that they actually like, Instagram likes posts that have long captions. Okay. So try to make your posts like caption longer. Because if it's short, you will have to like, parang you put some dots, and then that's when you put your hashtags. Okay, so that it's
Dapat mahaba kasi ma-overwhelm yung caption mo pag kakonti lang nilagay mo eh.
yes, true. Okay, and then another thing, guys, is for the stories. So just do this. So let's say, for example, for this one, I want to put this on my stories, this picture of the food. So paper plane, and then add post to your story. And then I'll type some hashtags. Okay, hang on. So hashtag yummy, let's say. Okay, and then hashtag chicken. It's a chicken. Yeah, hashtag food trip, whatever. And then you want to conceal this. If you want to conceal this, then you can like maybe put it below the picture like this. Click on the picture, then below the picture. So it's hidden below the picture, okay? Or maybe you can make the caption like super small. I mean the hashtag super small, like make it super small by pinching it and then making it super small. And then maybe changing the color of it to match like the surroundings. So let's say you match it by like that, and then mag-color picker ka. There's this color picker here. And then you just pick the color of this one. Let's say here. And then there, done. And then you put it sa space na hindi makita. So there. Understood?
Thank you po.
Okay. All right. Any other question? Okay, no questions na ha? Okay, kailan po deadline ng assignment? Well, the deadline for your assignment is Monday, 8 p.m. And then I'll give you the assignment via Trello. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay, sige.
Okay.
Bye-bye, guys. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
And I hope you learned a lot.
Thank
And
you.
I want you to practice what you learned, huh? Try to
Thank you,
practice.
Coach.
Yes, we will.
Good night. Have a happy weekend all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, classmates.